Hello, welcome in. My name is Jay Axion, and welcome back. We are continuing our 100% file creation, file completion with Brotato. And today we are working on the Abyss map still. We still have about half the characters to go, and today we're going to be starting with the creature. The creature is definitely built for the Abyss map. You know, weapons and pet damage, scale additionally with curse, and you definitely get curse when you level up. Now, we are going to lose some range, we're going to lose some XP, but the curse that we are going to get is just going to be fascinating. Now, unfortunately, we don't start with any weapons that scale off of curse very well, but it doesn't really matter because anything we take will scale off of curse. But I'm going, since this is the first run of my stream today, I'm going to start with the SMG. We're going to take it a little easy today. And, well, that's how we're going to start. So, as always, you're going to start in Danger 5, and we're just going to go at it. But as always, I am streaming live on Twitch right now. If you do want to join me, I would love to have you. Twitch.tv/jaxion. And you will notice I will be talking to my chat throughout the stream or throughout the video. So I definitely encourage you to come join us if you can. Cosmic said you are not Jay. I am Jay. I am 100% Jay. For the most part. Alright, gonna take some hands to start off the bat. And let's just find us some good old-fashioned SMGs. See if we can't lock one more in. There we go. And then we will lock the bag in. Now, we do have a cursed hook. So with the cursed hook, we're going to want to lock in items every time because we're going to be wanting that curse. So we're going to try to curse as many items as possible. And of course, a cursed bag is going to be great. Let's go to wave 2. So yeah, the creature is definitely one of those creatures that they just want curse. That's all we do. We're just going to get a ton of curse. We'll get some range damage because we are using SMGs, but curse is what we're going to be looking for. Luckily, we get curse with every level up, and we get, and again, with the Abyss map, a lot more curse bearers, so we're going to be able to get a lot of that over time. Fortunately, we are going to lose XP, and we are going to lose, I forgot what the other thing is, but we'll lose stuff over time, which will be fine. Alright, take the hands. Alright, we did get a curse SMG, was great. Let's take the bag. Let's see. I'm going to lock in the fresh meat and one more SMG. See if we can't curse those. And we'll go to the next wave. So we are going to be losing, okay, range and XP. That's what we're going to be losing every round. We should be able to, range is easy to make up with, and XP, I'm not going to worry too much about it. Because I'll be able to get extra curse and extra range, or I should say extra curse from items. So the stat ups, not having that is going to suck, but for the most part, we'll be fine. The more curse we get, we'll get a lot more damage from that. I will take the luck because we are going to be going off of lifesteal for the most of that, so don't need that regen. Let's take some harvesting. Take a little bit of extra luck, and we got another curse SMG. Fresh meat didn't curse, but we'll still take it. Definitely taking the corrupted shard. I'll lock in the eye patch and the SMG. You know what? We'll lock in that broken mouth as well, because we're going to need health. But yeah, as you can see, the cursed SMGs are going to be the big damage items for this one. Yeah, we're going to be probably focused less on range damage and more focused on just increasing curse. So, anytime we see these curse bearers, we're definitely going to be killing them. JK from Jamiroquai. Yeah, I actually don't know where Jamiroquai is. Not going to lie. JK sounds like a great name, though. JK. Definitely taking the corrupted shard. Let's see. Let's take some more luck. Alright, we didn't get anything cursed, but I will take everything. And I did take the eye patch, so we are going to need some crit, but you want to get crit with the eye patch anyways. Let's lock in that fresh meat. Lock in ooh, actually, we're going to lock in all of this, because we want everything. Virtual Insanity. Yeah, that's... oh, that's right. He's the guy with the crazy hat, isn't he? And the song where he's like, yep, slides awkwardly towards camera. Yeah, I remember that now. The Jamiroquai did sound familiar. But it's definitely one of those things where I have to be reminded. To be fair, that song wasn't super bad either. It was definitely an interesting song. And we got pretty good damage right now, so so far so good with this run. Again, gonna be focused making sure we kill as many of those curse bearers as possible. Oop. And hopefully not taking as much damage as I'm taking right now. Not bad. Alright, let's see what we can do. Engineering, dodge. Nah, don't really want dodge. There's some range damage. We'll take you. Take a little bit more luck. That will help. So, ooh, we got some good cursed items. So, we'll take everything here. And the cool thing about it is when you take a cursed item and it overlaps with other items, if you already have 6, it tries to take an uncursed item to curse it. And that's always pretty nice. We're going to lock in that scope and lock in the whetstone as well. Let's go to wave 6. Yeah, that Jamiroquai song, that was, it is always funny, I will say. It just reminds me of kind of like people who do have those, like, single hits that just kind of take off, and then it's just like, oh, what happened to them now? Find out that they've made 4 other albums, and those albums are actually popular with their fans. And it's just interesting. I mean, think of like the Baja Man who made Who Let the Dogs Out. Like, that song was a huge hit, and then, like, I think they had one other song that I heard on the radio for, like, a couple weeks, and then nothing. But apparently I think they've made 1 or 2 CDs. Ooh, there's a free item. Let's see if we can't grab that. Alright, I got it. The plant. Since I'm going with lifesteal, I'm actually going to ban this. I don't want to lose my lifesteal. There's some range, so that'll start making up for the lack of range I'm taking. The bag did curse. We'll take the scope and the whetstone. There's another SMG. Let's lock that in to see if we can curse it. Corrupted shard. Let's take that off the bat. I guess I don't really want anything else. And I'll go to wave 7. You should. Add music. I could. I've thought about adding music to the streams. I do think it would make things a little better, but the question is, what kind of music do I add? Do I stick with the heavy metal that I normally listen to, or the EDM, or do I try to and like a interactive bit of song requests? Oh yeah, I've thought about all of that. It's definitely something I'm keeping on my mind of things to do. I just have to sit down and figure out how to do it without copywriting my videos. I actually know how to do it. I just got to get it set up. Let people choose. Let the people choose. I mean, you know, that's the way it goes. We're gonna be playing nothing but Rammstein the whole entire time. We're gonna not take the coral. There's some harvesting. We'll take that. Nothing cursed by. We'll take the sharp bullet, so we get a little bit of piercing. We'll take that SMG, and fortunately, it does combine with our cursed SMG, so we're good there. Ooh, a rat. We'll take the Bailey alien. Let's take the gentle alien. Lock in these 2 SMGs. See if we can't curse those. Let's go to wave 8. Nah, democracy. Nah, I have many other artists. Why Rammstein when KMFDM? Pink Floyd, Jamiroquai, Metallica, Jefferson Airplane, etc. Yeah. Also, welcome in, Whoosh. Good to see you again. KMFDM. What? It sounds familiar. I just don't remember what that stands for. I can't think of the name. Damn. But yes, how are you doing tonight, Whoosh? It's been a while. I haven't seen you. We are playing on the creature right now, so just doing a good old fun little easy creature build with the SMGs. Get in as much curse as we possibly can, and hopefully have just a nice easy first run. Ooh, I will definitely take a mirror. Fuel tank does nothing for me. Let's take some more range to get that back up. I'm going to take 2 cursed rats. I want 2 cursed rats. I don't know why I want 2 cursed rats, but I want 2 cursed rats. I'm going to leave the SMG locked in. I will take the alien baby. Ooh, another SMG. Let's take that whistle. Scar just to get back my little bit of XP, and we'll lock in that missile. A little more harvesting, why not? I don't know, something in German, I would assume. Oh, hello, Arcane Sentinel. Welcome in, welcome in. My name's, welcome to the stream. We are sitting here, we're playing Brotato. I'm doing 100% file completion, trying to complete every character on Danger 5 across both the Crash Zone and the Abyss map. How are you doing today? Good to see you, good to meet you. Welcome in. Hopefully you can have a nice little chill time and enjoy the stream. Thought I'd let you know I won my case without a lawyer. Congratulations, Whoosh. That's awesome. I think we talked about it. Yeah, we did. I remember you said you were going to go at it without a lawyer, but I'm glad to hear you won it. Of course, I think I remember you talking about you also had it in, you thought you had a pretty good chance of winning anyways. So I'm very happy to hear you won it. You're doing great, Arcane. That's good to hear. Hopefully you're having a wonderful Mother's Day. You know, it is Sunday, you know, Sunday, Mother's Day. We're trying to celebrate mothers by playing some Brotato, you know. Don't know how that correlates with each other, but that's what I'm going with. That's how we're justifying a Sunday night stream, even though I do stream every night, or Sunday night. Gotta stay positive about stuff like that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, the legal system can be very tricky. I've never had to go through it personally, but I do know some people who've done, and it's always like, hey, you know, yeah, we got this in the bag, and when we find out, nope, you didn't, or they thought they were going to lose really badly, and all of a sudden the jury or the judge came out and just like, yeah, we're just going to toss this case for some random odd statute. Mom loves potatoes. My mom loves potatoes as well. To be fair, my mom loves all food. I don't think there's any food that my mom doesn't love, but I know my dad took my mom out to dinner tonight. You know, they had a lovely evening. In fact, all of my siblings who are either are wives who are with kids or my sister who is a mom, you know, they all had a wonderful evening. My stomach hates everything I love a lot. Yeah, that's always one of the hard things to do. Let's take some armor. Alright, the Missile Curse, we'll take the Cyclops Worm. Let's just take these in. Just try to get... Ooh, a Lantern. We're definitely going to take a Lantern, see if we can't curse that. Take that SMG. The Spyglass, I'll take that right off the bat. Locking that head injury. Alright, see if we can't get something to curse. Let's go to wave that. My mom loves them less now that she's had diverticulitis. I cannot speak today, but, and I have no idea what that is. I'm not going to lie. I'd look it up, but I'm a little busy right now. But yeah, that's the one thing, as a lover of food, I will say when it goes bad, it goes bad. I had some delicious cake last night, and I was like, oh, this is all great. And then this morning, I woke up, my stomach was just like a little like, I shouldn't have eaten that cake. But it is. How funny would it be if this game replaced potatoes with tomatoes? That would be a great April Fool's joke, Arcane. I'm not gonna lie. That would be a funny little trick to play on people. Definitely going to take the Corrupted Shard, because again, we want as much curse as possible. Take some more range just to get that up. Let's see. Can I get... What am I looking for? I don't know what well, you know what? I'm going to take the 60 range. Nothing cursed. Well, I do want the Lantern. I might as well take the SMG and the 2 SMGs and the head injury. Let's take the bait off outright. I'm going to lock in that luck. Take that and see if we can't lock in something good. We didn't lock in anything good, but we are going to keep something locked in because we do have that hook. And now we're just going to try to kill the boss. We should be fairly good. We're pretty high damage SMGs right now. Oh yeah, this guy's going down. He's not melting, but he's going down. Brotato. Yeah. They're too squishy anyways. Nah. Well, you could... I mean, to be fair, well, no, I guess Brotatoes are like potato-like. For some reason, though, every time I look at the bros, they look like eggs. So I'm like, oh, they're like eggs, so like they're super fragile. But no, they're like potatoes. But no, that'd be an interesting. I mean, you could definitely play with that a little bit, like saying, oh, this is a tomato, so it's like 1 or 2 hits and you're dead. But on the other side of that, you're super powerful or something like that. Let's see, a cape. I will definitely take the cape for the lifesteal. The acid for the health, mutation for the range damage. Eye surgery does nothing for me, so I'm going to ban it. We'll take the snail for the speed down. Let's take some good old-fashioned damage. We got our luck curse. That's nice. Injection, we'll take, ooh, the anvil. 100% going to take the anvil. Let's give it 1 round to see if we can't curse it. And I'm actually going to take the SMG outright. I'm going to take the bat. So I'm only going to leave the anvil and curse because I want this this 28% chance to only go to the anvil. So that's what we're going to stick with. We'll definitely take the little frog for the pickup range. We'll take the armor plate for the armor. There's another SMG, so that should upgrade one of my cursed SMGs. And that's it. So let's see if we can't curse this anvil. If I can't curse it, I will take it right away. But let's see what we can do with it. You like a glass cannon. Oh, yeah. Yeah, in fact, that is exactly... Or it would be, I was going to say it'd be like the ghost character who has negative 100 armor. But no, I'm thinking like negative 100 armor, but you have like 300% damage right off the bat. But to offset that, maybe you can only use like dagger weapons or something. Something that is short range that can do a lot of damage. Or that doesn't do a whole ton of damage and you have to kind of build off of it. Yeah, it feels like that's something you have to build up to. But that's an interesting idea. Fishhook curses from left to right, so unless you're going to hang on to an item for multiple rounds, it doesn't matter if you lock more items. I did not know that, Whoosh. That's good to know. That's very interesting. I thought it just, Well, I mean, I only had the 1 item, so, and it was all the way to the left already, so we're good there. Which characters are good for engineering scaling weapons? For engineering scaling weapons, you're going to want the engineer, the builder, or the cyborg. The cyborg is an interesting one because you want both ranged and engineering. But for the most part, you end half the wave with engineering as your main kind of damage. Because it flips all ranged weapon damage to engineering damage. But it's still an interesting player. But generally, the engineer is like the one guy who uses engineering. Give me 1 second. I'm actually going to turn my fan on and open my window because it is hot as shit in my room right now. Excuse my language. Ugh. Benefits of having a headset with a microphone that goes super long. Like this, I have this thing, this wire, you can barely see it, is like 6 feet long. It's awesome. I can nearly get around my entire room with it. Won an old run with wrenches yesterday. Oh, old would be good too. Yeah, the wrench itself doesn't scale with engineering, but the turrets do, and with the map being 25% smaller than what it normally is with old, that would actually be great with just having 6 turrets from 6 wrenches, especially if you can get them up to tier 4. Oh, having 6 rocket turrets would be awesome. All right, let's I'm always intrigued by like the nail, and I don't really want to lose my range damage, but I'm also kind of scaling off of curse, so that might be fun. Let's take it. Definitely taking the corrupted shard. I don't use elemental damage, but I'm going to take this for the mere fact that it has curse on it. And then, you know what? We'll just take a free incendiary turret. Nothing wrong with that. Let's see. What should I take? So it is a free tier 3. I would definitely love to make up that range damage again. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take the health. I need health. We did get a cursed SMG, so I'm going to combine you to take the cursed SMG. I'm going to take the anvil now. Kind of sucks that I didn't get it cursed. Take the head injury and the ugly tooth. Cursed scar. Let's, ooh, a cursed loot worm. Interesting. So I have never seen the cursed loot worm yet. So that increases the chance to double material. Well, that's pretty cool. But we're definitely going to take that. Let's lock in that gentle alien and lock in that SMG. No, let's go to wave 13. Yeah, no, but if you do really want to do some stuff, like if you do get the nail, then you do scale a little bit with engineering, so it makes engineering viable. But yeah, for the most part, engineering is going to scale with what? It's the board and I think the screwdriver are the two that I can think of. There are some other top, like later game weapons that scale with engineering as well. But I wouldn't, you know, that's one of those things you don't want to bank on. Like I think it's like the nuke launcher, I think does. Is it the laser turret? The laser Gatling weapon? What the hell was that? Oh well. I think scales with engineering. So those are two that you definitely can get as engineering scaling, but would not count on them. Or would not count on them showing up unless you somehow get a ton of luck. Alright, not bad. Ooh. Weird ghost. I have 16 lifesteal. You know what? I'm going to take that. That might kill me, but I think I will be fine. There's a little more lifesteal. I could always take... Damn, I am not getting any curses, but... Definitely take the SMG. Let's take that. Take the gentle alien, because it is cursed. Wow, that's actually a lot of damage for the bonk dog. Let's see if we can't curse that bonk dog. And I'm going to take the peacock outright. I should not have taken the peacock because I did not see that we're at a horde wave. Take that cyclops worm, and I think that's all I'm going to be able to do. Let's go to wave 14. Yeah, I did not check to see what wave we are on, so this is going to be a little... Actually, with how much damage we're doing, I don't think the horde is even going to matter at all. Because, yeah, we are just kind of melting everything that shows up right now. Hey, Xenon, welcome in. How are you doing today? How was your weekend? It's good to see you again, by the way. Just playing with the creature right now. Creature with some SMGs. Just taking it easy, you know. Just doing the first run of the night, just kind of making it super easy. Doing good today. Had a good Mother's Day. That's good to hear. Yeah, yes, it is Mother's Day. I hope everybody, as I said, had a good Mother's Day. We are, as I said, celebrating mothers with some Brotato. But ooh, another fish hook. Definitely take that. And so we're just enjoying the day. Let's take some crit. I do need some of that. More armor is going to be good. Health is always good. Let's see. Take that SMG. Let's take the things that I locked in. I'll take the weird ghost again. That's more health. The triangle of power, I'm not really taking any damage, so that's actually probably not a bad take. Lock in the padding. Actually, let's take the padding outright. And ooh, there's a cursed incendiary turret. Let's see if we can't curse something here. Let's go to wave 15. Yeah, it's good. I'm glad you had a good Mother's Day. Didn't have a good chance to. Fortunately, my mom lives like 5.5 hours away from me, so don't have a good chance to see her on special days like today, but we did have a good conversation, so you know, had a good talk with my mother. But I hope everybody had a good Mother's Day. You know, celebrating your mom, your wife, if you're a grandpa or a grandma, celebrating your kids. Ooh, run away. Weird Ghost is always one of those items where I always want to take it, but I always feel weird about it because I'm always afraid I'm not going to be able to get my HP back. But nah, we got enough lifesteal where we're doing pretty good. Plus, we can take a few hits, especially now. Let's get some of this materials. My loot worm's not able to get all of it. Let's see, Cog. I do have engineering now, so that's not bad to take. Take even more crit. Ooh, the three things I want, or the two things I wanted to curse did curse. That wheat, which gives me some harvesting in range, the lens, the incendiary turret. Give the triangle of power one more time. Definitely take that corrupted shard. Take that. Mushroom does nothing. Well, it gives me curse, so I'm going to take the mushroom, lock in that lure, and I think that's all we're going to be able to do. If you have an item on the left, and you want a different item to have a chance to curse first with Fishhook, unlock everything, and they will sort left to right based on which is locked first. Really? I do not want to raise luck. I do not want to raise luck too fast. Really? Why is that, Arcan? I'd be curious about that. Yeah. Yeah, which I don't know how that would work. Maybe... I was told it was random. Is this really true? It's a question. Do I not... Oh, do I not want to raise luck too fast? No, there's no reason not to raise... okay, the only reason you wouldn't want to raise luck too fast is if you couldn't afford the items you get in the shop. Because luck does increase the chance of getting better items, so... or I should say... Yeah, well, no, better items. Especially with weapons. You get higher level weapons in the shop, you know, as you go along. But luck is never a bad thing to raise, because that also increases your chance to get crates to drop. That also increases the chance for fruit to drop. So, and it increases your chance every time you level up to get better stat increases. So, I don't think it's too bad to increase luck too fast, but you also want to make sure if you're buying items that have luck, that you also make sure you're getting your HP, your damage, and things like that. What I said is true. I've been winning more since I've been taking more luck. Yeah, there's no diminishing return to luck, but luck does have the same value from run to run. Half of its value is in increasing healing from fruit drops. Yep. So there's nothing wrong with increasing luck. I usually like to get my luck up to the 20s or 30s by like wave 7 or 8. I can see mine's at 70 something now. Once you get into the later waves, there is no reason like luck is bad. It's always good. Now, it's not, people will say it's not as useful as a stat as pure damage or health or armor and things like that. But I like having luck, personally. Because again, like you can see, I already have, let's see, 2 crates on the floor. Might be a chance to get a 3rd one, who knows. And you also get a chance to get crates from enemies, not just trees. Very rare, but it still happens. Luck gets more value when you have increased healing from fruit. Yes. Yeah, that's one other thing. I only have 1 increased healing from fruit right now, so it is healing me for a pretty good amount, but right now I got 20 or 19 lifesteal. That's what I'm banking on. Taking the feather, we'll definitely taking that spicy sauce. Ooh, 4 range damage. I'll take you. Alright, lure curse, so we get 4 additional loot aliens next wave. Definitely taking that triangle of power, definitely taking that tentacle. Take that SMG just to help out my anvil a little bit. So now we have 1 more level up on my SMG, and then I should get 2 armor from that. We'll take the insanity, let's lock in this peacock. There's your tomato. Not going to take it because I'm not using HP regen. Ooh, locking that Blaze Mander as well. That's a lot. Ooh, and the Alien Eyes and the Alloy. I want all of that. Because that Alien Eyes has amazing damage. 232 damage per eye is amazing. And then hopefully something here curses. Let's see. Yeah, 19% lifesteal with SMGs and insanely good healing. Yeah, I'm not... With the 13 armor, 26 dodge, 19 lifesteal... Gonna be pretty hard pressed on actually dying. Plus the high damage that I have going right now because I have just an insane amount of curse going on. It's gonna be really hard to die on this character. See Xenon, since he unlocked the relocked the triangle, it moved to the right. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, I see what you mean there. Because I was curious. I thought it was within the same round, but it's the next round that it does it. Let's see. I was told the fish hook randomizes its positions in the shop it rolls on first. Nah, it's left to right. That's a lot of whistles going off. It means a lot of crates. Hungry, but I don't know what to make. Maybe just make ramen in 30 minutes. Yeah, definitely, if you're feeling hungry, get something to eat. Like I said, if you want to make that chicken after having 2 pieces of pork, definitely get that chicken. Take the Gummy Berserker, definitely taking that Starfish. Lighthouse, yeah, that's engineering. I do scale off of engineering. No reason for me to really take the tractor at this point. Alright, nothing cursed, but let's take everything that I lined up. So yeah, here's another thing, like with the higher luck stack, you can see I got like a tier 3 rock, which is pretty good. The ferry, I can lock in the ferry, I can lock in the adrenaline. The recycling machine, I'll just take that outright. Ooh, cursed salt water, let's take the corrupted shard, and I think that's all I'm going to do. Now let's see how well we do against this guy. This guy's easy, so he should be dead and get pretty quickly. I'm gonna make that tomorrow. That sounds good. Could make a pizza. Ramen sounds better to me. Pizza's good, don't get me wrong, but I wouldn't want to make a whole pizza for a snack. Save that for dinner. So which stats do I focus for engineer? So for the engineer, 400 damage SMGs. Yeah, true. Oh yeah, yeah. Pizza is great dinner time, but I would. With terms of like just, hey, I'm just a little more hungry, wouldn't make an entire pizza, I would just like reheat something. But for the engineer, the character, you definitely want to focus on engineering as your kind of your main stats. As always with any survivability, you know, health, it's 50-50 on how you want to regen health. So you can do HP regen, you can do lifesteal, or you can do consumables. Any one of those work. But for the most part, you do want to stick with your percent damage and your engineering for your damage. Crit's always good, armor's always good, dodge is always good. Range, not as important if you do wrenches, because you only get half the range for melee weapons. It's still good to have a little bit of it, and then luck and harvesting are always great. We're definitely taking those night goggles. Take a little more crit. Don't really need health anymore, so I'll take the range damage here. What was that? A little piece of hair in my mouth. The adrenaline doubles the dodge, so we'll definitely take that. We'll take the salt water. Might as well take the ferry. We'll take the book. Let's lock in that SMG. See if we can't curse that. And you know what? Let's see if we can't curse that bottle mine, and let's go to wave 19. Ah, I got hair in my mouth. Sorry. What happens if you only had 3 max HP and you took the goggles? Would you just die? No. So what happens, Cosmic, is, and this is a good point, because this you'll see this with the demon character a lot, where you don't buy things with money, you buy things with health. If you lose all your health, so you go down to 0 max HP, or you go negative for that matter, what the game does is the next round, it rounds you up to, or it sets your minimum HP to 1 HP. So you can never actually spend under your HP and die. You always will have at least 1 HP. Which makes things like the demon, you can spend below it. It used to be like the display value was always 1, but then you still had -1. So like if you spent down to -1, you'd have to get 2 more back before you could start. You'd have to get back up to 1 before you could start increasing your health again. So you effectively, to go from -1 to 2, you would have to go get what? 0, 1, you'd have to get 3 HP. But now they've changed it in one of the more recent updates to say if you start with negative or 0 HP, you automatically go to 1 HP. definitely taking the luck. Let's take a little more lifesteal, and now we got our level 25. So this is where we can basically take something really good. And I think I'm going to take some crit. Damn, nothing cursed. I'm not taking the weird ghost since we're on wave 20. SMG didn't curse. I'll just take the free bot. Tentacle and the mouse. Take the cog. Take the glasses for the range. Take the acid for the health, and that's all I'm going to do. I was going to thinking about take the energy bracelet, and I probably should have. Oh well. Let's okay, makes sense. Makes sense. Good point. I had range. Yeah. Yeah, definitely need range, but let's see how we do here. Well, there goes the Leviathan, and there goes the Deadwell. So that was a good first run for the night. Not gonna lie, that was the creature is on the Abyss map is always kind of an easier win because you get so much curse. Plus, having a cursed fish hook just everything wants to curse with it. So that was that's a good. Thanks Whoosh, thanks Cosmic. Yeah, that's always a fun start. I do like creature. He's a fun character. Yeah, you get so much. Like I said, I love playing with curse. It makes things so much more fun. And the creature is just a fun character to do that on. Perverted? What's perverted? Curious what you're on about. You okay? Oh, sorry, something in my eye. It's easy to get hair everywhere today. Good God. All right, let's get to our next character. We've already beat the vampire. We've already beat the ranger. So what I'm looking for is every time I scroll, what's this border? You can kind of see it on stream. It's yellow, but I'm looking for a character that there we go is not yellow. So we're going. Okay, that okay sounded concerning. Well, yeah. I mean, I'm always a little concerned about stuff like that. I mean, not really. It's you do you. But it's all good. All right, we're going to be playing as the Explorer next. No, it's all right. Don't worry. I'm like, okay. Explorer is an interesting one. Yeah, he's a fun character that you, it's like just trees. You want nothing but trees. It's like all trees. Let me see if I remember how I like to play him. You definitely want, I mean, since you have a larger map, I definitely am probably going to need something that, well, I also have 10% speed already. And our pickup range is increased. We get less materials from drops. Enemy speed is increased, and we have less damage. So I'm half tempted. Jousting Lance does scale with speed. You know what? Let's try the hiking pole. I don't know if I've tried the hiking pole on the Explorer. Just feels right. I don't know why. Excuse me. We'll try this. Get just a bunch of range because we're definitely gonna need it. Your ass about to get doxxed. No, you're pretty good right now. You're not even close. We'll take a free head injury because I'll get that range back pretty easily. Let's see. Can I get some harvesting? One more roll. Nope. Did not get any harvesting. Wow, I didn't get... There we go. That was way too many rolls to get harvesting. Let's take one pull. Ooh, I got the second one, which is nice. But let's go to wave 2. Yeah, no, I think you'll be fine, Cosmic. Yeah, I do like the Explorer. He is a fun character. Mainly because of all the trees you get. Because I'm pretty sure... Is it triple 300% the trees that you get? I don't know. Let's see. I could take the crit, but I'm not looking for crit just yet. Let's look for some more harvesting. God, they really want me to take crit. And a little luck. Alright. Yeah, nothing I want to take just yet. I will take that hiking pole. Gonna lock in that pocket factory because that's going to be big. There's another pole. Let's go to wave 3. Who this rando who added me? On Discord or in Twitch? That happens to me a lot on Discord. People from the channels I'm in just go around just mass following people or mass adding people, and you just ignore them. All right, now we can get the benefits of having longer wave times to get even more trees to spawn. But I'm gonna try to focus on some harvesting. We're definitely gonna need harvesting. Definitely take a free lemonade. I think they got rid of friends on Twitch, didn't they? I don't know this guy. I think they did. I think you can only have followers. I think you can have, like, mutual following, and you can have messaging. But for the most part, yeah, I don't think you can have friends anymore. Let's see. Let's take a little melee damage. What do I have? Negative 34 damage. Oh, that's right. I start with negative 40. All right. I'm going to take the hiking pole. Not taking the pocket factory just yet. I will take a lemonade. There's another hiking pole. So now we got all of our hiking poles. Do I take turrets? Not quite yet. I'm going to lock in the baby squid. I think I'm going to try some HP regen this round. Or for this character. Actually, no. No, I'll take the baby squid. Having a little HP regen to supplement the fruit drops is going to be good. They partnered at Curse at one point. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember that. I don't know if that partnership is still going on. No, I don't think it is. It used to be from what I thought it was the same company. Now I don't remember. Damn. The baby squid is amazing this early. Oh yeah, that's why I'm definitely wanting to take it. We'll take some luck. All right, take the baby squid, take the hiking pole. Ooh, the loot worm's going to be nice. That'll help go after the trees that I can't get to. I could take the decomposing flesh as well. No, I'll stick with the no, baby elephant. I do like a baby elephant. I'll stick with HP regen. Yeah, no, I love baby squids. Those are amazing items. There's not really a lot of downside to them. But I do need to start working on getting my range up, getting my damage up. Because that is going to be 100% needed with the hiking poles. But I also need to get some speed, because the more speed we have, the more steps we take. The more steps we take, the more range we get. All right, coupon. Take a little more harvesting. There's some damage. And now I do need to worry about health, though. All right, let's take that. Take the loot worm. Leave the... Oh, I can't even roll. I rolled down too much. Yeah, I mean, the fact that I will get HP regen for each level up, and I only lose 3% attack speed is amazing. I want more baby squids. Also, I now realize that my loot worm is going to be doing nothing but going after trees. Twitch dissolved it and sold off the assets. Ah, okay. Like, I knew something happened. I just couldn't remember what. Because I know Curse is still around. Like, I have the Curse launcher for Minecraft stuff still. Yeah, no, that's where I like to when I do play Minecraft. That's where I like to get my mod packs from. That and the FTB launcher. The FTB, the Feed the Beast team with Minecraft has just made some amazing mod packs. I'm not gonna lie. Sharp Bullet, never gonna take that. I will take the Claw Tree. Take some more melee damage. I know I said I was gonna take HP, but take melee damage. Ooh, lure for more HP regen. Baby elephant. Scared sausage. You know what? I'm gonna take the Blaze Man. Actually, I'm gonna lock in the Blaze Mander because I always like to take some sort of burning in case I do get like the fried rice. Because it's always an interesting take. I definitely need some armor, so I'll lock in the duct tape. I like the metal. Well, no, because I got the loot. I got the loot worm, so. But that's got luck on it. I don't want to lose any more damage. I'm just going to go to wave 7. Good items, but just didn't know really what I wanted to take. I don't really know the full extent of my build yet. Outside of I'm just going to try to build around the hiking pole. I do need attack speed. That's the one thing I'm missing right now is attack speed. Where's my other loot alien? Let me go grab him. Ooh, he came to me. How nice of him. Ooh. Ooh, yes. We're in trouble. Loot worm can go... Loot worm can live. That walrus is being a pain in the butt. Come on. There we go. Yeah, this is another character where you want a lot of luck on, because look at that. All the trees I'm breaking, I'm going to get a ton of crates. I'm definitely taking the black belt. We'll take the fish hook. The eye patch doesn't actually... will accuracy affect me? I'm half tempted to take this just for the crit. Nah, I'm a little worried about that accuracy, though. I'm going to recycle it. We'll take the jelly. That's free HP. Not taking the bone dice. Take the injection. Let's take the attack speed. All right, Blazemander. We'll take the duct tape. We'll take the bonk dog. We'll take the propeller hat. Ooh, another hiking pole. Another hiking pole. Let's lock in that schmoop. And, we'll lock in the turret. I don't know why, but there's a lot of genres that I don't enjoy playing in 3D. Yeah, that makes sense. Sometimes there are some games that just don't make sense in 3D. Like, I'm trying to think of like a Gladius or something like that. Some of the older school games where it's like top-down shooters and stuff. Those don't make sense. Like a Brotato in 3D would be interesting. It can definitely be done. But it definitely, this kind of that vampire survivals, Brotato style genre of top-down, only really works for the top-down. I'd be curious what genres you're thinking, Bush. So yeah, 3D works great for some. Like, platformers are another one. Platformers, like, I don't mind 3D, but, I don't know. I like the side view, side scroll, and maybe that's because that's what I grew up with, like things like Crash Bandicoot, you know, the 3D or the Mario games, things like that. Those were always platformers that were side scrollers, and that's how I enjoyed them. Mega Bonk is a bullet heaven in 3D. You mentioned Minecraft, so I was thinking survival. Ah, okay. I'm definitely taking the Gummy Berserker. Take some HP finally. We'll take some more damage, get that number back into the positive. Let's take what I locked in. There's another hiking pole. The Dock Moth will be good. The Spicy Sauce will be good. Charcoal is awesome. Ooh, Alien Tongue and the Fairy. The Fairy is going to be great. So we're definitely going to need all of that. Let's go to Wave 9. Mario Galaxy 3D was the first 3D Mario I enjoyed. Yeah, Mario Galaxy was actually... Wait, no, I'm thinking of... I haven't played Mario Galaxy, but it definitely looks like a fun game. Yeah, I remember when Super Mario 64 came out, and that was such a change to go from, like I said, the side-scrolling Super Mario games to all of a sudden, oh my God, we're 3D platforming with not only 3D platforming with the Nintendo 64 controller, which not the best controller in the world. Not gonna lie. Crazy design. I don't know what Nintendo was thinking, but they had a thought and they ran with it. And, you know, Nintendo 64 was very popular, but I was not a big fan of that controller. Mario 64 was the best. Yeah, I mean, to beat the people who loved it, it was a great game. I mean, it is still a good game, in my opinion. Definitely taking the goblet. Let's take that leather vest. Take more attack speed. I actually need regular speed too. Take some more luck. All right, taking the fairy. We're gonna take the alien tongue, the spicy sauce. We'll leave the Dock Moth. take that metal plate. That snail will be huge. Ooh, and the fin is awesome because that's 10% speed, and I need that speed. Salt and Sanctuary is one of my favorite games. A 2D Soul-like, but not a fan of Dark Souls itself. Oh yeah, I've seen a lot of people play Salt and Sanctuary. It looks fun. Yeah, Souls games are hard for me to play. I've beaten Dark Souls 1 and 2. Did I beat Dark Souls 3? I think I did beat Dark Souls 3. I don't remember though. Same thing. I've beaten Bloodborne. I have not beaten Elden Ring. I played like an hour, and then I was just like, I'm not really looking forward to doing this anymore, and I stopped. I don't mind Dark Souls games. Those games can be fun. They're definitely a challenge. And, you know, when I'm feeling a challenge, I'm just like, oh yeah. But those are also games you have to put the work in to actually, like, learn how to play them, learn how the mechanics work, and that takes time. And I don't have a lot of that nowadays. Definitely taking the whistle, definitely taking wisdom. Wisdom's huge. Let's take that melee damage. Oh, the fin cursed, excellent. Dock moth, snail, leave that metal plate, another fin. If we can get that to curse, we will be in a really good spot, because I need more speed. I'll lock in the injection. Oh, and lock in that scared sausage, because I'll take it for the fairy effect. Yeah, now with the fairy, every common item we get is, it means 3 HP regen. We also got to be careful about any red items we take now. Whoop. Yeah, another one that I thought was pretty cool that I've seen people play. Oh, what is it? It's the wizard one. The wizard one that's a oh, what is it called? That like the entire environment is destructible. I forgot what those games are called. What is that called? It's the one where you get. Gotta go. All right. Well, it was good seeing you again, Whoosh. Have a good rest of your night, and you know, it's, like I said, thanks for stopping in. Have a good rest of your Mother's Day as well. Yeah. What is the game I'm thinking of? It's the one where you get wands. You're a wizard. You go through the different levels. Everything's destructible. It's quite literally a sandbox game. I don't remember the name of it. Not taking the white flag. We will take the helmet. Ooh, new follower. Oh, thank you for the follow. Let's take some more attack speed. All right, I'm taking the fin, taking the scared sausage, taking the injection. Let's take that metal plate, lock in the bait. Ooh, another hiking pole is good. And let's see how well we do against this elite. It's not. This elite is not a hard elite, but this first little bit's going to be a little hard as kind of the circles are a little sporadic. Ah, crap. I'm getting back into a corner. Let's run. Get in my Dock Moth. He will help heal me a little bit. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be killing this elite, which is fine. I'm fine with leaving this elite alive. Again, red items do reduce my healing because I do have the fairy, so it's not a big loss to not kill him. How are you liking Brotato? Well, Avalor, also welcome in. Welcome to the stream. It's good to meet you. My name is Jay Axion. I'm loving it. I love Brotato. I think I have a couple hundred hours in it. It's a fun game. I absolutely love it. I'm trying to beat every character on Danger 5 on both maps before the next DLC and the next update comes out. But it's definitely taking some time. I'm not the best at Brotato. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually having a pretty good night at it. But then again, I also started with the creature on the Abyss, which is like an easy win. Well, it was an easy win for me with the SMGs. I don't think the elite dies. Yeah, not this one. Definitely taking the cute monkey. You know, I'm gonna ban. I don't like the white flag. Dangerous bunny we're definitely taking. I can't seem to proc the 6 engineering weapons achievement, so I switched to mage for 6 elemental damage weapons. Yeah, the little bit of a trick with that arcane is you can manipulate the shop a little bit by taking engineering based weapons. So if you take your wrench, or you literally just want to take wrenches, especially your first 2 or 3 waves. What I like to do is I like to basically roll just to fill up my 6 weapon slots, and as you buy more of a weapon, you will find more and more of it in the shop, more and more types of it in the shop. So, like, if you buy the wrench, you'll start to find more tool weapons in the shop. So that's one thing to keep in mind. And it's best to try to do that right at the beginning of when you play. Yeah, some characters are just bad at killing elites and bosses. Yep. Next update is going to be crazy. Why no monkey? No, I thought I took the monkey. Did I not take the monkey? Did I recycle the monkey? I really hope I didn't recycle the monkey. I'm going to take the attack speed. Please tell me I didn't recycle the monkey. No, I took the monkey. I got the key monkey. Taking that pole. We'll take the bait. There's another pole. Ooh, insanity. That's good. Lock in that coil. See if we can't curse that. Shackles. Do I want to lock in? I'll lock in the shackle. And then we'll see if we can't get a little more speed. Oh, I thought you said you were banning it and I blinked. No, I banned something else. I don't remember what I banned, but I didn't want to see it anymore. But yes, no, it's, yeah, Arcane, you gotta kind of manipulate, you can manipulate your shop a little bit. For instance, like the scared sausage, because I have one now, there's a better chance of it showing up. It's minuscule, but there's a better chance of it showing up. Yes, Arcane, thank you. I banned the white flag. Not a big fan of the white flag. Take the pencil, let's lock in that dangerous bunny, let's go to wave 13. But yes, Avalor, I do enjoy Brotato. I've been playing it for months and months now. It's definitely one of my comfort games to go back to. One that I've, like, I'm just looking to play a game, but I only have like 30 minutes. It's something that I come to. How do you like Brotato, if I could ask? Let's see. I definitely need more damage. Got a distinct lack of damage going on right now, but the speed we have is nice though to help increase my range. Oh, can I get you? Actually, no, my damage isn't too bad. It's not great, but it's not super bad. Trees. Got plenty of fruit on the ground, which is nice. Definitely taking the corrupted shard. Definitely taking the tardigrade. The boxing glove's great. I want to take attack speed, but I want to find. I'll actually take that melee. Take the coil. I'm gonna take the dangerous bunny. I'm gonna hold on to the shackles for now. You know what? I'll take the lifesteal because that'll increase my HP regen. Take the propeller hat because I do love luck. And lock in the mutation. That does nothing for me, but actually, well, it'll give me HP regen. That's a lot. That's a good celery tea. It's a little. No, we're not gonna take it though. I could. Well, it does. Well, it can do some stuff. I think it's still good, but it's fine. -3 knockback though. Yeah, but I got. Making me second guess. But I did get the boxing glove, which gave me 3 knockbacks, so we're kind of even out. And there's always a chance that it curses. Or no, did I? Wait, my mind is shot. My god, I can't remember if I actually bought it. Oof. Not bad. Not a bad 14. We're definitely taking that clockwork wasp. Yeah, we'll take the boiling water. Alienize, sure. Schmoop, that's health. No, let's take some armor. Yeah, I'll leave the mutation. If it would have locked in, I would have taken it. It would have been good, but no, we'll throw it away. Cauldron. 50% pickup range. 20% damage after picking up consumables. We have less. We have 50% consumable drops, or 50% less consumables. That's 20% damage. No, let's skip it. Definitely taking the mushroom and the scar. You know what? Let's take the shackles now. I don't think I need any more speed. I think we're good there. Lock in those landmines, and there's fried rice. That's what I was looking for, especially with the blaze maid there. That will help with my HP regen. Goblet's always good, and you know what? That little frog for that harvesting. Why not? Why can't the White Sox make an online website? Do the White Sox not have an online website? That seems strange that in 2026, any major organization like that would not have a website. Unless it's a bad website, then I can understand. Can't put 3 W's together. Can't put 3 W's together. I don't think the harvesting can pay off at wave 16. 10 income per wave cost over 100. Yeah, you're right. There makes no sense. Yeah, no, you're right. I'm moving too quick about this. It's a joke about them losing a lot. That's what I figured. I was just like, can't put 3 W's together. So at first I was just like, well, no, because you have the WWW, but didn't know what's going on. But no, I got it. Small magazine, 6 damage for 10 attack speed. I'll take that. There's my 3rd goblet. Take that coupon. We'll take the blindfold. I'm gonna lose a little range, but that it's not bad for the crit. Definitely take 6 melee damage. Alright, yeah, we'll not take that. Goblet, fried rice, landmines, hiking pole, and how's my dodge? 11 dodge? Eh, that is a chance. The riposte has a chance to fire from that. Will-O-Wisp. I'm not doing anything with elemental, but the fact that I get elemental damage on burning enemies, I'm definitely going to take that. And then, not going to worry about the bat. Yeah, I'm moving a little too fast with my play right now. That I'm not really focused on actually thinking about, like, hey, well, this does it make sense for this item to be taken? Like, I'm usually pretty good at that with, like, when I find a crown or something like that, or like the piggy bank. But yeah, sometimes I just, like, I get super excited about how runs are going. I'm like, I don't need to worry about whether this makes economical sense at all. Let's just take everything. All right, we did get a Hydra. I don't like the Hydras, but with the large map size, I'm not too worried about it, especially with the 36 speed that I have. Also, my damage is now in the hundreds, so I think we're good there. Pumpkin does nothing for me. Energy bracelet. Well, there's elemental damage and crit, so I'll take you. There's melee and crit. There's HP and regen. And it increased my regen even more. Take that damage. Alright, take everything I locked in. There's another hiking pole. Ooh, baby gecko. Hey, Daybreak, welcome in. How are you doing today? How was your weekend? How was your Mother's Day, by the way? Ooh, another hook. Another hook. Does it make sense to take the hook? Yeah, we'll take the hook. Why not? I need a bahaj. A bath? I'm not gonna lie, a bath sounds pretty nice right about now, but I'm playing Brotato. A shark from IKEA. Oh. You want the shark? I mean, I like a shark. I'd like. Oh wait. Oh, this is an elite wave. Oh my god, I didn't even realize this was an elite wave. Alright, now you're gonna do the really crappy attack I hate. But we got so much HP regen, I don't think he's gonna be doing much to me. Nice. From IKEA, every femboy has. I don't know what that is. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that's. I need more health. Yeah, welcome in. Good to see you, Daybreak. Definitely taking that stone stin, the treasure map, the turret, the blood leech, lucky coin. 2 luck for every 40 or every 1. So I'm gonna get a ton of luck. That'll increase my fruit drops. I'm gonna lose a little armor, but I'm gonna take that. I kind of want some health. 3 health is not worth it. I'll take my armor back. Ooh, a cursed hiking pole. Let's see. Attack speed. Attack speed. All right, we're gonna take the fishhook. We're gonna take the baby gecko. We are going to curse that that thing. We're gonna take this. Let's. Clockwork wasp. That would be good for my turrets. We'll take it outright and take my one more. Oh my god, this is all good. I need all of this. This is going to be my next 2 shops. It was nice. I wish I had my bank account to get something for my stepmom, but I spent a lot of time with my mom, and we had dinner at the local bar where regulars at. Femboy Shark. I don't know. Yeah, I think the Bahaj is associated more with trans people than femboys. There was a promotional trans flag color Bahaj that was sold somewhere for a while. When I worked at IKEA, I bought Bahajas for my high school friends that came out as trans. Whoa, aw, cool, very cool. Yeah, that's cool. That's neat that those symbols became associated with that. Popular amongst both. Very cool. I learned something new today. Oh, by the way, Daybreak, I did watch your stream yesterday. How did your League of Legends streaming go? Are you playing? I think I caught one match that you guys lost, but that was definitely interesting. I remember you told me about the that single lane map, and I was just like, for some reason I thought it would be bigger. It was very, very narrow. I was quite surprised at that. I heard tires screech. Wait, you heard tires screech here on my stream? Oh, I got a hilarious clip from one match where I was able to sit in the enemy fountain and kill them when they spawn. Oh man, that's hilarious. And I don't mean next to the fountain, I mean dancing in the base laser. Oh wow. The medal. I'm half tempted to take this for the HP, so I'm going to. Definitely taking that coffee, Cyclops Worm for the damage. Let's take more armor just to protect myself. Okay. Oh, I wish I could take everything, but I can't. So let's take the... that we're gonna reduce my range. 44 is not bad, though. I will definitely take that. And then I'm not even gonna roll. Well, I got a free roll. Lock in a hiking pole. Weird, it still didn't proc even with well-rounded bug. What didn't proc? Ended that match with 101k max HP with an item that gives AD based on your bonus health. Damn. My ultimate was doing 250% of the character's match HP as 1 damage. Damn, yeah, there are some crazy builds. I remember I was watching Worlds. I can't remember how many years ago it was. But yeah, the builds that they could come in, because it's especially funny because you see some of these crazy builds and you're like, oh, here comes a team fight, and the guy does one ultimate and all of a sudden the entire other team is like wiped out, or at least gone down to like 10% health left, and you're just like, well, that's not a fight. 6 engineering scaling weapons. Yeah, that's hard. It's harder to get because there's not as much variety to be able to do that. But like I said, you basically, when you play the first couple of waves, that's all you just want to look for is just those weapons. But yeah, getting 6 engineering scaling weapon engineering, or 6 weapons that scale with engineering. Like I said, you're looking for your screwdriver, your wrench, and your it's the plank. I think it's the plank. Are the 3 big ones that I can think of. Also, we're on wave 19. How are we doing with it? Not well. we got triple-digit damage, but not super, not great boss kill damage. We definitely got this sustainability, which is good. But, well, damage isn't too bad. Probably just run around. There's, it's definitely the map's big enough where we can just run away from the bosses. I don't really need to kill them. There's also the hammer. Yes, the hammer. The hammer. Yes, the hammer, I think. The mouse. Yeah, I'll take the mouse. Don't need the tractor. We'll definitely take the alloy. The bag, sure, why not? It gives me a little bit of HP regen. A med turret. Glasses. Let's see. Attack speed, no. Let's take some more melee damage. Alright, gonna take the cursed hiking pole. Gonna take the power generator. Let's take the leather vest. I guess let's combine that to get a more powerful cursed hiking pole. And, damn, that's all I'm gonna be able to take. Oh, well, that's not bad. Oh, is this an engineering scaling weapon for unlocking the pet? Yes. You need something with engineering scaling and its base damage. Wrenches didn't work because the scaling is on the turn. Oh, that's right. And I remember I said that before. So, screwdrivers. Screwdrivers or planks are the way to go. Yep, Daybreak definitely said it. Yeah, there is a hammer that's... I think there is a hammer that scales with engineering, but it's like a tier 3 or a tier 4 weapon. Don't remember exactly which one, though. I could be wrong. I don't remember. Alright, let's see how we do on wave 20. There's the whale. There's Leviathan. He's losing some good damage. You know what, we'll be able to kill these guys. My HP's not... my regen is actually pretty bad right now. There we go. Well, it's decent enough. I'm getting about 5 HP. Oh, there we go. There's him down. Let's get the dead whale down, and then we will finish this run. Alright. Yeah. I forgot. Yeah. Doing the hiking poles on the Explorer is not that bad. We ended up with, it's hard to see, but 453 range is amazing. 118 attack speed. 109 damage. Damn. Definitely a fun run. The the Explorer's definitely fun, especially once you get the Pocket Factory. I don't think I got any tree items, did I? Let me see. Let me sort by rarity. Yeah, no, we didn't get any extra trees. Huh. Damn, that would have been nice to get. Warhammer. When it hits the enemy, it resets structures attacks. Ah. It's the hammer that dwarf unlocks. Okay. Warhammer, lol. I don't know why it's funny. Jeez, my stomach upset. It's alright. Sometimes you get upset stomachs, sometimes upset stomachs, sometimes your stomach gets upset. That's the same thing. I don't know why. Yeah, just get some water in you. Maybe a little, if you got some 7-Up or something, that always helps me. So, that's always fun. Yeah, for your engineering, let me just look at him real quickly. Where are you? Ranger, Mage, Chunky. Where is the engineer? I know I already beat him. Entrepreneur there. Oh, I didn't beat him. So yeah, you start with the wrench, but yeah, you're definitely... Yeah, the hammer does not have any does not scale with engineering, but yeah, your plank and your screwdriver do. I definitely would go with the screwdriver if you're playing on the engineering to try to unlock the pet. Because yeah, that also the landmines scale off of engineering as well. Plank is pretty good, definitely with the explosions, but it's good. It was the ramen. Oh, your stomach got upset from the ramen. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Open the replay of the match I took the clip from. I was playing Darkin from Kane. Their Q and R both deal max % HP scaling damage with AD. Jeez. The Q was dealing 112 max HP twice. The alt did 319% physical damage. That is insane. Really funny, just flat out one Shandi Mundo. Oh my god. that's hard to do too, because Mundo is okay. I'm trying to remember again. It's been a while since I played League of Legends, but if I remember, Mundo is a high HP tank. If I remember correctly, and that is insane to think that, especially if you got a Mundo who's got a good build going, is insane. Normally I do, you know what? Normally I do random into a character, but I haven't beaten the engineer yet, so why don't we just do the engineering? And you know what? I'm just gonna go wrenches because I always do wrenches on engineer. Mundo is the hyper tank that uses their ult to restore 80% of their health over 5 seconds or so. Yeah, that's what I remember. Again, it's been years since I played League of Legends. But yeah, I remember him being just, we always had a Mundo on our team when I played. When he was unlocked. That was the other thing. League of Legends has this weird thing where they only unlock certain characters during the week. Otherwise, you actually have to buy the characters. Wasn't a big fan of that, not gonna lie. You got it? Congrats, man. That's awesome. Definitely gonna get the harvesting. Let's take a wrench. So yeah, by the way, engineer, you can't see it. Let me just, I didn't pull this over for the stats, but yeah, engineering modifications are increased. You start with a wrench. Structures spawn close to each other, but damage modifications are reduced by 50%. The old meme is Mundo goes where he pleases. Oh yeah, Mundo was the insane play. Let's see. If I take the coupon, I'm not going to be able to get another wrench. So I'm going to take the wrench. We'll lock in the coupon. There's another wrench, and let's go to wave 2. Sorry, suffering right now. I'm sorry to hear that. Like I said, get some, like, if you got some 7-Up or some Sprite, those are really good to help. Any sort of, let me think, some, like, carbonation is pretty good, too. Unless you're suffering from stomach acid, then maybe not. But yeah, glad to hear you got it, Arcane. That's awesome. Those pets are a lot of fun. Let me see if I can't get a little more harvesting. All right, taking the coupon. Let's take the turret. I'm gonna lock in the, or take the wrench. Gonna lock in the turret. Lock in another wrench. And I think that's going to do it. Yeah, that'll do it. And let's find our turrets and let's just sit on them for a while. We're definitely going to be looking for the nail. The nail is going to be huge with this character. Because if we can't get our wrenches scaling with engineering, we're going to be in a really good place. Going to be a fun Sunday. Well, the good news is Sunday's almost over. Only 3.5 more hours, at least from where I live, until it is Monday. And then Monday's going to be a fun day for me. Not going to school. I'm not going to school tomorrow. Well, as long as you got finals done and you're good to graduate, that's okay. Otherwise, I would recommend going so you can graduate. A little more harvesting. Take a little luck as well. All right, let's take the wrench and the turret. Taking the pencil. There's another wrench. There's some armor. Ooh, baby gecko. We'll take you, and we'll go to wave 4. Senior skip day. Ah, that was always a fun day. Do we have a senior skip day? I know we did, but I don't think I went because I was participating in sports, and we were told if we skipped, we would not be allowed to participate that day. Which really sucked. I know my grandparents didn't. Yeah. No, senior skip day depends on the school. Some schools have it, some schools don't. Let's see. All right, first tier 2, we'll definitely take that engineering. All right, wrench, baby gecko, the helmet. Let's take the head injury. There's another wrench. We'll take the whistle, another head injury. Don't really need range with this character, so not going to worry about it. Let's go to wave 5. Wasn't a thing where I was, lol. Yeah, that was, that's mainly an American thing. Not a good one, to be fair. I mean, it's just an excuse to skip for a day. Generally, they do it after, like, tests have been done. I just don't remember if my grade did it. And they went to the museum. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. That's actually a good productive use of the senior skip day. I know a lot of us just hung out. Take that damage. Let's see. Melee. I'm not going to touch melee. I'm going to focus mainly on engineering. There's my engineering. Alright, wrench, whistle, ugly tooth. Take that. Can't take the head injury. There's another wrench. There's a loot worm. That loot worm will help because I'm mainly just gonna be sending both my turrets. I remember in my last year, some fuck nugget was pulling the fire alarm during the winter exams, which sucked because one of the grade girls, Jim, was using the pool that way. Ooh, yeah, that sucks. That's not funny. That's just cruel. Fuck nugget, it hurts laughing. Yeah, that's a good name for a person that you don't really like. Alright, I'm not gonna be able to get the free loot alien, which sucks, but oh well. It is what it is. Definitely taking that gentle alien. Let's take some... You know what? Nah, we don't really need attack speed. Or melee, but I'm going to take some health. Turret, wrench, loot worm, and the head injury. Take those trees. I'm actually going to take the peaceful bee. Don't really need melee damage too much. I will take another wrench, and yeah, we'll take the lemonade. It's a good way of setting. Wait, no, it wasn't the fire. They were calling in bomb threats. We had to walk a couple blocks away to the community center. The school designated as our shelter. Yeah, that's even worse. That's so bad. Yeah, I know we had one bomb threat called in during my when I was in school, but for the most part, they were just like, yeah, we're just gonna lock the school down and not make anything of it, not tell any of the people, and they didn't tell us for like a week. But for the most part, like, bomb threats weren't a huge thing. Part before the pain goes away, we had no bomb threats, though someone got caught with a gun. One of my friends the other day nearly called a bomb threat by accident. Oof. Yeah, that's hard. That's scary. Doing stuff by accident is so bad. Because it's like you didn't mean to do it and it just happens. I'm gonna take the armor. Let's take everything I locked in. There's some engineering with the compass. Lifesteal. Nah, I'm gonna focus on HP regen. Then again, there is speed. Take another peaceful bee. There's another wrench. Do I want the defective steroids? Yeah, that might not be bad just for that HP. Let's go to wave 8. Realistic BB gun, I think it was. Ooh. Yeah, those can be scary. Sorry for being unclear. I was trying to get the Beastmaster. Ah, yeah, the Beastmaster. You have to unlock. Don't you have to? You have to unlock all the pets to get that, I believe. There's a code for teacher to talk about bomb threats, which was Red Boombox. My friend had bought an actual Red Boombox and was loudly showing it off to his friends. Oof. Yeah, there's that's walking a fine line. You got to be careful with something like that. You already did it. Oh, okay, that's awesome. You can play as him. Yeah. No, the Beastmaster is a lot of fun. I enjoyed playing as the Beastmaster. It's just fun just to get a ton of pets and just to like have them do everything for you. Yeah, no, they had codes in my school as well. I don't remember what it was, but it was pretty they were pretty like never ever said. All right, there's my defective steroids. There's duct tape. You know what? Let's take some damage. Take a little more luck. See if we can't get some better things. There's some more HP. Poison tonic. 10% attack speed, range. I don't really need it because I'm mainly relying on my turrets, so I'm not gonna do that. The metal. Well, I already have negative crick anyways. There's another wrench. Take the spicy sauce. I do love me spicy sauce. What was I going to say? Something about what Cosmic just said. Oh, yeah, the gun stuff. Yeah, we had... The one thing that we had a problem with were people making lists. Like, that was the big thing when I was in school. Because, I mean, Columbine had only happened, you know, 4 years before. Or no, it happened in 99. So, or did Columbine happen in 99? But it was still fresh in everybody's mind. And yeah, these two classmates of mine, they made a list, and that sent the school into a big, huge frenzy. Like those two got suspended. I think one of them got expelled. And yeah, I think they both end up transferring to the school for, you know, troubled youth. I'll take the gold skull, might as well. There's more engineering. I need to start building in sustainability, but we'll take damage. Ooh, jelly shield's gonna be huge. 1 engineering for every elemental. That opens options. I'll take it. Actually, nah, I probably shouldn't have. Nah, let's just take everything I locked in. Ooh, treasure map. That's all I'm gonna do. Let's go to wave 10. I don't know my school codes, probably for good. Yeah, you tend not to hear them a lot. Yeah, and like you said, it's a good thing you don't hear them. Plus, I will admit, there's probably a lot of schools don't probably use codes. A lot of it's just hush-hush. Or they might use bells or something, or... I don't know. To be fair, with everybody having cell phones nowadays, you really don't need to use codes as much anymore. Alright, I need that. Ooh, I need a med turret. I need to get a med turret into my build very, very badly. Oh, that hurt. That hurt a lot. Oof. There was also a pizza place near my high school that would give 2 slices of pizza or a calzone with a can of soda for $5 as a deal for students. Ooh, that sounds delicious. God, you're in pain. I'm sorry to hear that, Cosmic. The year after I graduated, it got shut down for money laundering. Oh, that's too bad. Luckily, there's none near me, nor is the food good. There was that place, a McDonald's and a Tim Hortons. Yeah, we had near our school, we didn't really have much. We used to have to go a little ways, but yeah, we had like Taco Bell. We had this place called Hungry Hobo, which is kind of a Midwestern Iowa staple. Delicious sandwiches. I'll take the coil, why not? Ooh, that's 4 armor. I want armor. Alright, let's get some wrenches going. Let's get a Blazemander. Ooh, a purple wrench. Take you. We'll take the bait. Take the injection. There's a wrench, reinforced steel, and there's another purple wrench. Lucky I'd be hitting that McDonald's once a week. Yep. Yeah, no, that's what they did. Like the Burger Kings, the McDonald's, things like that. All the seniors and the juniors who could go off campus for lunch would. Tim's was attached to a gas station, though. Ooh. So it wasn't a great Tim's. It was gas station Tim's. Those are always interesting. I have nothing near mine. Literally, a bunch of nerd friends would go there for lunch and Magic the Gathering free-for-alls. Benefits of living in the capital city, I guess. Yep. Yeah, bigger cities, you definitely got more food options around, and the food in this town sucks. There's just random shit everywhere, and the campuses for my college has, well, your college can't, the campus for your college, well, really? That actually surprises me. Usually college campuses have pretty good food options. Maybe you just have to go a little ways. Alright, let's go to wave 11. Now we finally got some laser turrets, so we'll be able to do more damage. But I gotta survive first. Now I need my luck to kick in to give me some fruit. tree up there. My university has a food truck built into the wall of the food court. That's smart. Building out a food truck in like the Union or the, you know, at least nearby is a pretty cool, actually pretty cool idea now I think about it. What do I need? I need more damage from my turrets. I need more turrets too. Nah, we're not doing great. I'll take a plastic explosives. It's free. Let's see. I need health, so I unfortunately need to take that. Crown. I don't think that's going to pay for itself, so I'm going to leave it alone. Take another wrench. We'll take that reinforced steel. Let's take that wrench. Oh my god, that's a... I'm going to take all of this. I will just... let's take this wrench outright. Because I do get... since I did take the strange book, I do get engineering off of elemental. And... I think I'm just going to go to wave 12 and... No, not the crown, no. Yeah, I didn't think it would pay for itself. I only have 41 harvesting right now. And I'm on wave 12. My university has a food truck. It's an out-of-town campus. There's 2 bars and a couple of places for pizza, shawarma, and coffee each. Yeah, those are always fun places for colleges and stuff. You know what? We might be able to beat the elite. It's definitely going to be questionable. Oh, wait. No, now he's just kind of flying away. Yeah, we're probably not... Well, no. If he stays where he's at, or at least around me, we should be good. Ooh. No, we're not going to beat him. That's too bad. Oh, now I got to run. I got to run. Run away. Oh, wait, no, we will beat him. Oh, for some reason I thought we had much less time left than we actually did. Huh. Oh, God, I'm behind in my chat. I'm sorry, guys. I will get back to the chat here in a second. Nearest restaurant is in fucking Westville proper, 5 to 10 minutes away. Yeah, that's sometimes happen. Ricochet, does that affect turrets? I don't think it does. I don't remember. I don't want to lose the 25%. It does affect turrets. Okay, then I'm definitely going to take it. Take the mirror, take the recycling machine. Ooh, 16% damage. Alright, I'm going to... Damn, let's fuel tank that. That's another 8 engineering. Take the wrench, take another wrench. Lock in the padding, lock in the structure, lock in the tool. And, let me catch up on... Alright, so it's an out-of-town campus. Yeah, so, yeah, Cosmic... That was the same with my colleges. There was a lot of restaurants were within a 5 to 10 minute walk or drive. So it's just something you're going to have to deal with. The bars on campus only accept student IDs for alcohol purchases. Oh, well, you're also in Canada, so I assume... Is the drinking age 18 in Canada? I think it is. Let me check. Drinking age in Canada. Yeah, it is. It's 18. So yeah, that makes sense. And if no, the crown, no. If only the pizza places at the university had decent pizza. The one benefit was being there. Yeah, that pizza is always just a great like middle of the day. Hey, I need some food. Middle of the city had a city train station, so it wasn't hard to get around. It does affect turrets. Oh yeah, the bouncing. Yeah, we had a nice bus system at my college to get around, so that was always nice. Great way to make explosive turrets cheat with their max range. Ah, yeah, that ricochet will go far. 4 engineering, and your elemental damage modifier is half. Damn. I was going to say, it didn't go up by much, did it? Oh well. 19 in most of Canada, 18 in Quebec. Okay, so yeah, the drinking age is 19. So yeah, you guys using your college ID makes sense then. Because yeah, here in the US, good old US of A, where they decided that 21 needed to be the drinking age, college ID would not pass muster. Though I have seen plenty of stores allow people to use their military ID, which you can join the military at 17 here. So that's that makes things interesting. And I just lost someone. All right. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, that's hard to deal with, man. It's fine. Well, I mean, you definitely got to grieve. I mean, it's, I unfortunately couldn't prevent it. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry to hear that. I don't know why I took damage, but I did. Wrench, garden, padding. Padding will help with the HP. Let's go to wave 14. Yeah, it's just, there's... I don't know what happened. But yeah, there's just things you can't prevent in life. And it's definitely hard to deal with. I mean, I remember when a good friend of mine passed away. Actually, just last year. It was quite the shock. Yeah, it definitely hurt, and it was one of those things that, like, I didn't know was going on, and so, like, he had cancer, and then when he did pass, it was definitely quite the shock, because, like I said, he kept, I hadn't seen him in years, but we had talked on the phone, we had talked in messaging, but he had never brought it up, so when it did happen, it was really hard to deal with. Yeah, he unfortunately passed away of cancer. Yeah. Don't really need the hedgehog. We'll take the alien eyes. Ignore the insanity. Oh, nah, the crystal. I don't want to lose the engineering. We'll skip that. Take the armor. Taking the compass. Scapegoat. Take the engineering from the cog. We'll take the helmet for the armor. Barricade might not be too bad. There's another wrench. Well, I don't need the lumberjack shirt. We'll go to wave 15. Yeah, it was bad. It was, fortunately, the decisions that he had made over the years finally caught up with him, and, yeah, he unfortunately passed away. Alright, let's just make sure we sit outside of this guy's range. And we'll just... my turrets are actually in a really opportune spot for this. They're just sitting right on top of them. He unfortunately passed away from lung cancer. Yeah, it was really, really, really sad. Yeah, no, like I said, it's just life comes at you, and you gotta roll with the punches and just do the best you can. Ooh, I actually need torture because I need that 15 HP per second right now, so we're definitely gonna take that. Take a little more luck because I want a few more fruit drops. Let's get another explosive turret for that. Definitely, well, I can't heal any other way, so there's no, well, I could take the mouse for the enemies. You know what? I'll take 10% more enemies. Make things a little fun. Take that gentle alien as well. Let's go to wave 16. Yeah. Sorry, I'm not trying to bring the mood down or anything. Or trying to change the mood. It's, death is definitely a heavy thing. Oh. Yeah, so far, I think the run, I guess, yeah, to change it up just a little bit. Run's going pretty good so far. We got decent engineering damage. Our explosive turrets are doing a ton. No, my sheep just died. Well, he didn't die. He went down. But we got him back up. All right. I need some water. Holy crap. You never realize how parched your throat gets until you've been talking for 2 hours. Speaking of cancer, it's a good thing I have no musical training or I try to make songs about the health benefits of masturbation. There are some good health benefits of masturbation, not gonna lie. Because it get to fit in the line reducing my risk of prostate cancer. That's good. All right, gonna take the campfire. We'll take the propeller hat. I'll take a little more damage. I know it's cut in half, but it's actually no. I should have rolled for engineering. Damn it. Oh well. Take the wrench. Take the metal detector. Take the gentle alien. Another wrench. Locking in that armor. You know what? I'll lock in that jerky. That'll actually no. That doesn't help me anymore. Yeah. Let's just go to wave 17. Yeah, that would be a fun song to listen to. I would be surprised if someone hasn't created a song about that yet. Not like damage percent affects your turns. I thought it did. Only percent. Oh, it doesn't. That makes me sad. For some reason, I thought it did. I really need to start paying attention again. Oh, well, it helps with my wrench damage, which is basically nothing right now. Actually, no. Some of my wrenches are actually doing some decent damage. No, they're not. Yeah. See, this is why I'm not that good at the game. Is like, I can do well, but I don't read tooltips and things like that. Damage percentage for pets. Okay. Well, if my loot worm could... Oh, well, I guess I got the Blaze Mander, so... He's doing a little bit of damage. Fertilizer. Nah, why not? More armor? More armor, please. Let's see. Armor? Maybe with a beard. I don't have any range damage, so that does nothing. Crit and elemental for range. Sure. We'll take one elemental. Why not? There's a laser turret. There's a rat. Community support. No, I'm not even going to bother with that. I don't want to lose armor. Let's go to wave 18. We got this guy, so... Actually, it should be pretty easy. I was going after... Well, damn it, my scapegoat. My scapegoat drew him away from my turrets. Wait, where is he? Oh, he's way up there. Oh, yes, scapegoat's coming back. Come on, this way, scapegoat. There we go. Got him back in my turrets. Let's see if we can go. Okay. Just try to keep him here while I try to survive. Oh boy, this is not going to be easy. The turrets are doing his... Come on, come on, kill him. There we go. Oh. Got me a free red item. That was just a little... I'm not going to lie, that was a little scary. Oh, this is great. Love Sif's Relic. Definitely going to take it. And it's free. Might as well. Take the treasure map. Take the explosive damage. The alien... Wait, why did I take the alien? Oh, well, it's got knockback, and I got the coil. Aha! Another wrench. Probably take the defective steroids and the snail, just because I need a little more HP. There's another wrench, so let's lock you in. Let's go to wave 19. That is not true, I doubt. No, it's 100% true. There are definitely benefits to masturbation in men. Yeah, it's 100% true. It's it doesn't sound like it would be, but there is. I mean, it's not just on the physical side. There's also mental health effects to ejaculation and masturbation and things like that. Now, there are such thing as addictions and things like that when it comes to, like, consumption of porn. But, actually, bye-bye monetization on this video. But yeah, there is, there are definitely positives when it comes to any sort of masturbation, things like that. But you can overdo it, so that's just something to keep in mind. Bye-bye monetization. Yep. Well, to be fair, I'm not monetized on anything yet, so we're good. I'll take a free Gummy Berserker, why not? Free Wolf Helmet. I'm going to lose 2 engineering. No, I'm going to lose 3 engineering, but I'm going to gain 17. No, gain 8. That's also a lot of luck, so I'm going to take it. Let's see. Can I find some engineering? There's 2 engineering. I'll take the health instead. Alright, take everything. Gain 8.5. Yeah, well, that's true. That is that 8.5. I forgot about that 0.5. But I think that rounds up. 67. Yeah, 67. Let's make sure we change that. There's some more luck. Ooh, a potato. Let's lock you in. I don't have a hook, do I? No, so no chance at cursed potato. There's some HP. Burning deals an additional 10%. Well, I do have my Blazemander, so that'll be good. Let's go to... Oh, wait. Oh, I'm on the last wave. Damn it. I was so excited. I was like, oh my god, Potato Creek Fire. Oh, these are great. Oh, it's wave 20. Lock in potato. You know what? We'll lock it in. We'll lock it in just for the hell of it. Actually, I should have banned it. Alright, so basically now we're just dodging. Just plain Dodge Simulator. That's pretty much it. Alright, let's see. Alright, there goes that. You're now doing that. I guess we'll take some pot shots in with my wrench. Now I gotta stay close to this guy, or at least run around him. Alright, there goes the Leviathan. Let's get this dead whale down, and then we will mark the engineer as complete. Yeah, really, I don't know why. The dead whale just doesn't seem like that much of a threat on the last wave. Leviathan, though, is a pain in the butt. Potato never fucks up around. Never fucks up on wave 20. Yeah, I love the potato. The potato is just an excellent item to grab. I've never had a bad potato run. But that's the engineer. We're all done. That's character number 3. Damn, we're getting closer. That is a, wow, 5 wrenches. Lots of wrenches. I didn't get as many turrets, though, as I wanted. I only got two regular turrets. Let's see, I got one that I didn't even get an incendiary turret. I only got 1 laser turret. Because it ain't wool. Dead whale is most dangerous if Leviathan is alive to complicate your dodging. Yeah. Yeah, no, dead whale is super easy. Without the Leviathan, he's walking the park. With the Leviathan, he's like, oh my god, let me get out of here. Alright, let's see. It's 9 o'clock. Let's see if we can't get one more run in. Not Jack. We beat Jack. Renegade. Oof. On to the Renegade, which is the character that just gives you extra projectiles. Now, someone did say I should try Shuriken with this. I remember someone said I should try it. It'd be so easy to just be like, oh, we're gonna do the SMG because that's like the easy one for this character. Extra projectiles and piercing, though, with the Shuriken is going to be very interesting. 10% damage for every tier 1 item you have. Can't quit melee. -4 damage. Yeah, let's try it. Let's try the shuriken. Extra projectiles, extra piercing. And they go super fast already. Now, it would be cool if each shuriken counted for 3 shurikens, but, we can do whatever we want. Let's see. Wait, can I take harvesting? I can't take harvesting, okay. Alright, I'm going to focus on weapons right now. I do see all these symbols which tell me, hey, you need to take this, but right now I'm just going to focus on my shurikens. If I can find them. Wow, that was a waste of a shot. Ooh, that's right, that guy's armor. Waste of a shot. At least we got one. Oof. These shurikens, they don't hit hard, but there are a lot of them. Alright, let's get some more harvesting, if possible. One more roll. Did not get harvesting, so... let's just take some melee damage. That gave me 2. I thought melee damage was reduced by... Oh, no, that's just percent damage. Okay. Alright, shuriken. There's another shuriken. Gonna lock in the ugly tooth. Ooh, a blue shuriken. That'll be nice. And let's go to wave 3. I don't know, for some reason I thought the all damage modifications were reduced by 80%. Apparently melee's not. Doesn't seem right. Oof. This is definitely going to be an interesting run. Going to be a fun run, too. There's more harvesting. Ooh, 4 melee damage. Alright, shuriken. We'll take the ugly tooth. There's another shuriken. That'll be my last one that I need. And there's crit. I'm going to lock in that crit because I'm going to need that crit. And then we'll go to wave 4. God. Look at all the shurikens just running. This reminds me... Okay, this is weird, but reminds me of the ninja from Balloon's tower defense. The ninja there, that guy throws out shurikens as well, but you can get him to you can get him built to where he just throws out a shit ton of shurikens, and it looks just like this. Let's take more harvesting. I could take the pumpkin, probably wouldn't be bad to take, so I'm going to lock that in. But we're going to take the shuriken, we're going to take the sunglasses. And now, we'll take the cute monkey. There's another shuriken. What does that do? That just increases bounces, yeah. So, we have all of our shurikens now. And this is going to be great. This is going to be insane. Yeah, Balloon's Tower Defense is an absolutely fun game. I love playing that. I haven't played it in a while. But God, that is a fun game to play. That's another one of those just... Wow, I about died. That's another one of those fun just comfort games when you have like, oh my God, oh God, oh God. That guy's... Okay, okay, oh my God. Sorry, I need to focus for a second because I need to run away. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. I'm definitely taking the bag. Now I'm going to take some health. Alright, shuriken, we'll take the piercing. Let's lock in those 2 for the Renegade. Because I definitely need to start getting more damage. Yeah, no, I haven't played Balloon's Tower Defense in a while. I think the last update that I played was the one before they came out with the bosses. Like the Mega Blimp that, like, you had to, like, takes, like... Oh, what is it? Not Bloomzilla or something. But it's those big Mega Bosses that they have. I don't think I'm going to be able to get... Oh, no, I should be able to. There's plenty of time left. Didn't think I would be able to get that loot in. But I got him. Alright, we need to pick up this material. There we go. Not bad. Definitely gonna take the hedgehog. There's more melee damage. Attack speed is good. We'll take you. Lemonade. We'll take the cute monkey. We'll take the turret. Take the plant. Take the jelly. Take the cake. Lock in the middle detector. Let's lock in the scared sausage. Let's lock in that life steal, because the life steal is going to be pretty good. I'm actually not going to take the metal, because I'm going to need as much crit as I can get, and then that 4% crit down is not going to be good. But yeah, this build is going to start to get a little crazy as we get more and more items. Because, yeah, there's plenty of items to make up for that negative 400% damage decrease. Or that 400% damage deal. Oh my god. Stupid walrus nearly killed me. By stupid walrus, I mean me, because at the end of the day, I'm the one playing. I'm the one dodging, I'm the one having to do everything. What was I saying? Yeah, Bloons Tower Defense is a great game. Also like the Bloons City game that the dude made. That was a lot of fun, because it added a lot more strategy that you needed, which made it a lot more interesting. Alright, level up, get a little luck in my build, because that'll help with fruit drops. Alright, taking the scared sausage, taking the whetstone, metal detector. There's another shuriken, definitely locking that goblet, locking in that whistle, and we'll go to wave 8. Don't have a lot of damage, still negative 61, but fire and stuff like that opens up a couple of possibilities. Take some elemental damage. I can get, like, if I get fried rice, that would be awesome. That will help with the regen. Same thing if I get, like, Will-O-Wisp. I have balloons on my phone, but haven't thought of it in over a year. Yeah, it's, I think, what was it, Bloons? The latest one that come out is Bloons Tower 6. I've had that on my tablet for a while, and I had fun with that. Never played it on my phone. I thought it was just, like, too small of a screen to play on it. Plus, I have little fat fingers. Like, it was hard for me to move the towers exactly where I wanted them to. But yeah, no, it's a fun game. Let's take that crit. Tentacle is 100% going to be needed with this build. Whistle, Goblet can wait. Gummy Berserker, let's lock in that Butterfly. Lock in that Insanity. Let's go to wave 9. Yeah, no, like I said, I haven't played Bloons Tower Defense in a long time, but it is a fun game to play. Fun game to come back to every now and again. Like, I come back to it, I think, like, once every couple years. Or I've come back to it, like, I think the last time I played was a couple years ago. Just to do a map or two. Yeah, in the meantime, I know they've come out with some new monkey towers, a couple new heroes. Yeah, I got other games I want to play. Ooh, we definitely need more damage. Because this is hurting me a little bit. I mean, the shurikens are fun on the Renegade, but damn, is that damage down is like, ugh. Luckily, with all the shurikens we're throwing out, we got plenty of lifesteal. Ooh, there's a go. More damage. Let's see. What should I take? Oh, more... Actually, I'm going to take some speed. I need speed, unfortunately. And... lifesteal. Alright, tree, goblet, take all of that. Ooh, the hook. Take another scared sausage. Let's lock in that shuriken. Lock in the glasses. Lock in the power generator. And go to wave 10. How do I reach negative 5 HP regen? You just got to find some items that have negative regen on them. You got to really be conscious about that. Especially because there's also stuff where it's like, do negative reach, or negative range, or negative speed, and things like that. You just got to be wary of taking anything that increases your speed or increases your regen, and take things that decrease. Yeah, hedgehog, fruit basket, like the meat, the fresh meat, that reduces HP regen. You'll find them. You'll have plenty of opportunities to find those items. And you just have to play through the game. There are a lot of runs where I've tried to do an unlock that just couldn't get it. And so it may take you a couple runs. And definitely don't take stuff like this. There's HP. So yeah, like I have nothing here that has HP regen, but is there a reason I need to take I can take elemental? Oh yeah, scared sausage. All right, so we're gonna take the shuriken. We'll take the glasses. Oh, I guess we can take. Oh, I can't take this yet. I'm gonna lock in that frozen heart. See if we can't curse that. There's another shuriken. Not gonna take the candle. I will take the poison tonic. There's the injection, and let's go to wave 11. Yeah. But like I said, yeah, sometimes it just takes multiple runs to do an unlock because you just the RNG is not gods are not with you. Even without scared sausage, frozen heart gives crit chance, which maxes its crit chance out with 50 base percent. Nice. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot the frozen heart has crit. I always see the frozen heart and I'm like, ooh, do I want my weapons to scale with elemental? But yeah, no, there's 5% crit on that. Which is definitely going to be huge. Also, having that cursed shuriken and seeing 29s is making me very happy. Also, the insane attack speed that we have with these are also awesome. Another tentacle, absolutely. No. More crit. More attack speed. I should take the armor. I'm gonna take the armor. There's another shuriken. How much money do I have? Did not curse the frozen heart. Do I give it one more roll? I think I do. Take the poison tonic and the acid. The weird food, lock in that blood leech. Let's see if we can't. I want to see if I can't curse that frozen heart. This is going to be interesting. And the interesting part is going to be, am I going to get overwhelmed or will... No, my shuriken should be able to take care of all of this. Nice thing about bounce is bounce actually directs itself towards an enemy instead of piercing, which just goes straight through. So I like bounce more than piercing. Though, well, I will say they both have their upsides. Piercing, it goes through, so if you got a line of enemies, you know piercing's gonna hit, but bounce goes in a random direction. Did see that tree down there. Nah, that's fine. I didn't get it. Definitely taking the small fish. I'm actually gonna take the melee damage. I'm gonna give that one more run. Take you. We'll take the HP. Snowball will become important. Take the shuriken. Take the recycling machine. Let's go to wave 13. Piercing also has pumpkin, so you can build it outside of 4 specific weapons. Very true. Plus, you can also do things like, if you get like the bandana or you get like the eye patch, then you don't have to worry about the piercing damage loss. But yeah, building up that, having a pumpkin is definitely very, very helpful. Actually 5. I keep forgetting Thunder Sword exists. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's because you never see. Like I don't think I've seen the Thunder Sword. I don't see the Thunder Sword the Thunder Sword that often. Damage-wise, we're still not doing great, but we're not doing too bad. There's more crit. It did not curse again. Okay. Well, I did say I was only going to give it one more time, so I'm just going to take it now. I'm going to take the fertilizer. Who's good with blunt weapons? Blunt weapons, you want... Ooh. Truthfully, probably half the bros are probably good with blunt weapons. But yeah, Knight would probably be a good one. Oh, base, pierce, and ricochet is 50% fall off, so you'd want pumpkin with bandana and eye patch. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, you want pumpkins with any sort of piercing automatically. Yeah, blunt weapons, Knight's a good one. Maybe Golem. Golem, if you do the rocks, would probably be pretty good. Though I usually do the shields with Golem, though. Definitely taking that Peaceful Bee. Hunting Trophy, let's get that locked in. I haven't taken range damage, so minigun would be great, but not going to take it. Ooh, lock in the lens. Let's go to wave 14. I go ghost weapons on Golem. Yeah, that's actually a good one, too. Yeah, I think I normally do shield because I just, like, get nothing but armor, and then I get, like, a few HP ups, and then I'm, like, good. But yeah, ghost weapons are great. Ghost scepters are great for Golem as well. Oof. Now the lack of damage is starting to hurt a little bit with this one. This Horde wave, it really sucks. Good news is we got a ton of lifesteal. And that's proccing pretty quickly. Actually, we don't have a ton of lifesteal. We just have so many shurikens going around that I'm just doing a ton of damage. Dodge. Dodge is capped at 70. I don't want to lose the armor. Yeah, no, we're gonna ignore it. Gonna recycle the bone dice. Speaking of armor, alright, lens cursed, hunting trophy. Ooh, shuriken cursed. 3 melee and 15 AMP, or 5 max HP, I'll take that. No, definitely take the lifesteal on the B. Ooh, Cyclops Worm, wait, Cyclops Worm, it's 80%, so that's like literally 1. Ooh, Loot Worm Scars are nice. Take another shuriken, the knot. No, I'm gonna leave the knot alone. Go to wave 15. I'm trying to think of who else would be good with blunt weapons. I can't think of one though. I was gonna say Brawler is unarmed. What's a good melee weapon character? Knight. Well, to be fair, with blunt weapons, there's. Oh, I know the Knight is the armor one. I'm taking a ton of damage from that. 22 from the slashes from the Krakens, which ain't cool. I'll take Elemental Take, why not? There's HP, I need you. Ghost outfit again. Loot Worm, Scar, Shuriken, did not curse, but that's fine. We'll take the cake, we'll take the bat. Don't need the range. Ooh, Beanie. Oh, the Sunken Bell. Let's lock you in, let's lock that Shuriken in. Take the free reroll. Cursed Ghost outfit. I'm definitely going to take that. That's 19% dodge for 2 speed and 1 armor. That's not bad. I'll trade that. I'll make that trade. Oof. Let's see. What was Looks like the hunting trophy's doing some good work. I'm seeing a lot of procs there. Loot worms finally giving me some of this errant materials. Explosion. Did you hear an explosion? I hope not. Explosions are usually a bad sign. Unless it's on purpose. Well, there's your crown, Daybreak, and I get it for free. Definitely going to take that. Let's take more damage. Take a Cursed Shuriken, take the Cursed Ghost outfit, take the Sunken Bell. No, I'm not going to take the blood donation. I will lock in that leather vest. Metal detector. Nah, we'll take it. And this guy should be pretty easy now. There we go. Just keep walking away. Venom shoots at the sides of me. For some reason, he just does not shoot at you. He just shoots to your side. And I forgot about that. Easy. Easy boss. Or easy elite. Not a boss, an elite. Oh, that black flag would have been great here. I've seen a lot of curse. I got a lot of curse going on. Black flag has been amazing. Oh, not bad. Spider. Definitely going to take the spider. It's free damage, free attack speed. We're going to lose a little dodge and harvesting, but I'm fine with that. The gnome. Wow, that's, I'm going to lose my pickup range, but I got the loot worm. The 10 melee, 10 elemental. Absolutely going to take that. Get a little armor back. Alright, leather vest. Let's take the salt water. I'm not going to take the pearl. Don't really need another spot. Ooh, a will-o-wisp. Definitely going to take you. That'll just increase my increase my stuff. Let's take that goat skull. We did lose some crit, but I gained some damage, and I need that damage. Locking in that weird food, or I'm sorry, not the weird food, the coffee. I'm gonna take the weird food as well. But let's go to wave 18. Yeah, lost a little crit, but my crit's already. Let's see, what are these guys critting for? This is my worst one. I'm already at 100% chance to crit, so losing 3% crit. Definitely doable, or definitely okay. Ooh, actually, maybe not. Wait, did one of these not crit? No, that's 107, 110, 110. I saw a white number, and I should not be seeing any white numbers. Oh wait, my turret. Never mind. I forgot I have a turret. Yeah, no. Every hit from me is a crit now. Which also means 33% chance for every death to be more money. And sausage, yes, and sausage. Forgot about the sausage, yep. Of course, I think I'm killing these enemies fast enough where the sausage isn't even proccing. You only need 50% crit for red shurikens. Oh, nice. I did not know that. I'm going to take that range. I want to get my range back up. Speaking of shurikens, let's get those up. Fresh meat. There's actually I don't even need that crit anymore, so I'm not going to take it. Do I have a coil? I don't have a coil, so I'm going to ignore that. I will take that adrenaline, because that help extra 5% dodge and chance to heal will be nice. But 69 is, as they say, nice. Yeah, very nice. Oh yeah, we have a ton of damage going on. We're in a pretty good spot. If I get a little more range, I will be happy. That'll help with the bosses, but this is a, I will say, very, very good chance we'll win this one. How are we doing on money? Money! Oh god, we have so much money. Damn, if I would have gotten one more hunting trophy, would have been so nice. Small magazine. Yeah, I'll take the extra 10% attack speed. I did say I want a little more range, so we'll take... There's the nail. Actually, you know what? Let's just do this. Adrenaline, we'll take the handcuffs. I think I got enough HP. Blue shuriken. Sure, we'll put you in there. Take the black belt. Take a little armor. Take that lumberjack shirt. And you know what? We'll take the book. And let's see how well we do. Oh my god. The shurikens are flying everywhere. Look. Alright, there goes the Leviathan. Dodge that attack. And I did take damage, though. Actually, let's take a little damage. See what happens. So much damage. So much lifesteal. Damn, that was a good... That was another good run. Hot damn. Damn, that was... Tonight has been a great night. Plus, the Renegades... I hate to say, the Renegade is a little bit of an easier character when you do like shurikens or the SMGs. Definitely an easy character to win. But yeah, 4 wins. 4 runs, 4 wins. That is an amazing night. I'm not going to lie. Damn, that was awesome. Tonight has been a great night. It's just been, it's like crazy to think that I was actually able to have a good night. But yeah, that's unfortunately where I think I'm going to call it for tonight. I don't have time to do another run. I do have to get off because I do have work in the morning, and I got some stuff I got to do. So, unfortunately, I am going to have to say farewell. But I did appreciate you guys all staying here. Cosmic Daybreak, Arcane, good to meet you. Nice to see you. Welcome. Hopefully, we'll see you back one of these nights. Whoosh, as always, it was good to see you, and yeah, I hope you guys all have a good rest of your day. We do got a decent viewership, so I'm going to send you guys over to Hawk of Doom. I've been raiding him a couple times, and I think we're going to have fun doing that. So, yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to get the raid going, and hopefully you guys will join me in. But hope you guys have a good rest of your evening. I should see you guys, see you tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Same time, same place. So, yeah, I will see you later.